Hey YouTubers, Bayou Sonia here. Gonna cook you up a little bit of Cajun Crawfish Alfredo this evening. My son requested this, so this is what we're gonna do. I bought 2 of these crawfish tails, fully cooked, cleaned and peeled. Got the Parmesan cheese, got a little bit of minced garlic, Velveeta cheese, a little bit of all-purpose flour, some heavy whipping cream, and my son requested this Cajun two-step. This one's fire seasoning, and this one, I guess, is the mild one. So we'll see how this tastes. And of course, he likes the thin spaghetti for the crawfish Alfredo. So here we go. I pulled this recipe off the internet, so I just want to show it to you. Calls for 1/2 pound of creamy butter, salted, 1 cup of heavy cream, 1 tablespoon all-purpose flour, 1½ cups of grated Parmesan cheese, 1/2 cup of Velveeta cheese cubed, 2 pounds of crawfish tails, 1 cup thinly sliced fresh mushrooms. My boys don't care for that, so we're going to leave that out. We're going to use regular thin spaghetti pasta instead of the penny pasta. We're going to use the minced garlic. They do not like onions, so we're going to leave that out. They do not like the thyme, so we're going to leave that out. Of course, black pepper, we'll do that. The Cajun seasoning. They don't like parsley, so we'll leave that out. And then the cayenne pepper, we'll include that also. So I just pulled this recipe off of food.com. So we have our water boiling for our pasta. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of that into the water and probably let it boil for about 7 minutes. I'm just kind of estimating how much pasta to put in there. I'm not really measuring it. That should probably be enough. So I'm going to turn the fire down a little bit. And that should be good to go. We'll set our timer for about 7 minutes. Hey guys, I'm back. So we are going to use the wok here. We've got our pasta done, so it's setting. So we've got our cheese, we've got our whipped cream, we've got our butter, our minced garlic, our cayenne pepper, our Cajun two-step. We've got our all-purpose flour, our pepper, and our crawfish. So let's start putting it together. So we've got our fire on the stove here. We've got it turned down to low because we don't want to burn the roux that we're fixing to make. So we're going to start with our 1/2 pound of butter. We're going to let that melt. And then we're going to add our flour to make our roux. Rich called me this evening and asked me, Mom, would you please make some crawfish Alfredo? And of course, I don't mind cooking and making him happy. That's what all mamas try to do for their boys, right? So while this melts, I'm going to pause the camera. I think now's a good time to go ahead and start adding our other ingredients. So we're going to go ahead and add the whipping cream. Then we're going to add the flour. Give that a little stir. And we're doing this over a low heat so it doesn't burn. Looks like the flour is mixing up pretty good with the butter and the cream. I might even try to whisk it just a little bit to see if that might do a little bit better. Turn the fire up just a little bit, or the heat up just a little bit on it. Not much. I don't make this a whole lot, so I try to follow the recipe. Pull me up one that looks pretty easy. And just make sure I have the necessary ingredients to make it. And I'm hoping this flour is going to cooperate. Now we're going to go ahead and add the cheeses. We're going to go ahead and add the cubed Velveeta cheese first. And then we're going to add the Parmesan cheese. I think I could have done a better job with the flour, making sure it wasn't so lumpy, but maybe it'll all come out in the wash and turn out the way it should. Now we're going to go ahead and add this Parmesan cheese. I'm not going to rush it and take the risk of burning it. So we still have the minced garlic here and the seasonings. I think we're going to go ahead and put that in there. And then this is the cayenne pepper. We're going to go ahead and add that. And then the Cajun two-step seasoning. And then the black pepper. Go ahead and add that. And the last thing we have to add is going to be the crawfish. I think I hear my son coming in the door. Hey, love. I'm videoing, so you can watch me finish up our...
Can I have a hug?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I love you. Do you have a good day at work?
Mm-hmm. That's all it is.
That's seasonings.
Is that onions?
No, no onions. None of that kind of stuff. I left all that out because I know you engaged do not like that.
Sometimes.
We say hello to Ridge.
Howdy. How y'all doing?
I'm cooking this just for my baby. Mwah. I love you. So let me pause the film for just a minute. Okay, so I just now added the crawfish to this. So it's still on low so it doesn't burn. It's real cheesy. So it was a little bit frozen, so I think it'll warm up. It's already pre-cooked, so it should warm up and be ready to put over the pasta in just a minute. So while that's doing that, I have turned the oven on, and we are going to do some Texas toast. How does that sound to you, Ridge?
Sounds good.
Very good. So it's called 5 cheese Texas toast, and we're going to do that at 425 on the oven, which I've already turned that on and preheating. And so let me go ahead and get that going. Okay guys, I'm back. Now we're fixing to do the French toast, or 5 cheese toast. That's going to go into the oven for about 6 minutes, probably to 10 minutes. Our Alfredo is looking good. We're going to set our timer for the toast. Let's do about 7 minutes. And now we're fixing to drain this pasta. And Ridge says he wants me to put it in the Alfredo and mix it all together. So I guess that's what I'll do. Is that what you want, Ridge?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to stir it a little bit?
That's right. Thank you, Mama.
You like that?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So let's go over here.
Yeah.
And we're going to get this.
You got the strainer?
Oh, I got to get it out of the cabinet. Right up there. That top cabinet. Get the silver one. And I'm going to set this right here and raise this up a little bit. And Ridge is going to help me here and strain that. You're doing a good job. There we go. And now we're going to sit this back into the, just sit that back in here.
All of it like that? Or
Just sit it in there like that. Let it finish draining, and then pick up this whole thing. And then we're going to put it over here. And you can just set it right here on the stove. All right, good job, Ridge. All right, now I want you to start putting some of this over here.
Or can I just put it all in there?
Well, I don't know. It may be too much. Let's turn that down.
With what? This?
Let me stir it and make sure it's not sticking. We don't want it to stick.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Yeah, you can probably just dump all of this in there. You can just dump all this in there real easy where it don't splatter.
All right, what's it?
There you go. There you go. Good job.
Thank you.
You can put it right back in here and put that in the sink. Thank you, Rich. Okay, I'll put it in the sink. Let's raise this up a little bit so y'all can see Ridge. He's my helper this evening.
I don't normally help, but I heard this is going on TV, and I ain't never been on TV before, so I thought I might come and do my share.
You're doing a good job.
I ain't necessarily a cook, y'all.
You're doing great.
I can say I'm learning, though.
How's it looking to you? Does it look delicious?
Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't have put every one of the noodles in there.
Oh, it'll be all right. Because Gage is going to want some too. I told him we'd send him some over there tonight to him when he gets out of class.
Let you stir it up better.
Okay, let's see. He did a good job, guys. You want to point that down here so people can see what it looks like? Now just pick it up and just...
There you go.
Okay, there we go. I think it turned out pretty good. Yep, and we're just going to let it sit now until the toast is ready. And that's going to be our crawfish Alfredo.
Yep.
We'll see you guys shortly. Hey guys, here's the finished results. This is the pasta, and this is our Texas toast. So Ridge is ready to eat. So
Here, get it.
this
Right.
is his food, what he's gonna have for tonight. Yummy, yummy. Ridge is fixing to dive into it.